Okay, welcome, guys. Yes, it's the first edition of the week for the Lunch Sports Women, and you're welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, our girls are doing good. Yes, football, of course. The ladies doing good already. I'm going to keep you updated with that. I'll give you updates on how our Super Falcons players are doing on the foreign scene. I hope you've been following up, too, on all that's been happening with the U.S. Open. Ooh, very dramatic what happened with Novak Djokovic, but I know it's not about the ladies. Don't worry. Going back to the ladies now. Let me let you in on a game that was played not long ago. Naomi Osaka is through to the next round. And, of course, she won her game 6-3, 6-4. She won the game against Annette Kontaviet. And that one ended not so long ago. So 6-3, 6-4 was how it ended. And she's on to the next one. Other games still expected to be played today in the women's singles of the U.S. Open. You have Maria Sakkari going to be taking on Serena Williams. Yeah. And, of course, Lisa Cornet will be taking on Vetana Vironkova. And, of course, Victoria Azarenka will take on Caroline Muchova. That's later on tonight. How far do you think Serena is actually going to win this Grand Slam? Do you think she's going to actually finally win that Grand Slam she's been waiting for a long time? Yeah? Will this be it? Will the U.S. Open afford her that opportunity to be able to win that one more Grand Slam that she's been craving for? You can let us know your views on this. 07 000 889. Again, that's 07 000 889. We'll hear from you once you drop your comments there and give us a call so that we can find out if you really think that Serena Williams can win this. Do you think she can win this? All right. So let's quickly go, and let's give you how our girls are doing. Not long ago, I think it was just last week, I told you about Rashida Jibade. Yes, I told you about her, that she made the team of the week. And of course, this time again, because of her very superb performance from this week, she's actually following consecutively, getting on the team of the week right there at the Norwegian Toppserien. Absolutely beautiful. The 2-0 win that her side had actually ensured that the Alvensnes actually moved up to second position right there in Norwegian Toppserien. And of course, on the league table with 23 points in 11 games, Rash, as she loves to be called, fondly called because she's rebranding. So Rash on Saturday actually assisted Elise Hoth right there, and it was just a good performance. She also made the match 10 team of the week last week, like I told you, after scoring 2 goals, masterminding 1 assist, and that was in her club's 4-0 win over Raul. And the former FC Rebel Queens of Lagos captain has scored 5 goals in 11 Toppserien matches this season, and will hope to actually add to her goal tally when her side will be taking on the league leaders. That is a game that I'm sure they'll be looking out for in the Norwegian league. Side Alvadsnes will be taking on Valerenga, and that is going to be happening on the 12th of September. So yes, Ajibade, of course, represented Nigeria at age grade competition. She made her way up the ladder, transitioned from the age grade before making her competitive debut, for the senior team right there at the 2018 West Africa Football Union. That's the Waffle Cup that happened in Cote d'Ivoire. Ever since then, she's just been going up and up. So don't forget to let us in on your views about Serena Williams. This afternoon, I'll be speaking with the owner of one of the supporters clubs in Nigeria. Okay, I'm going to be speaking with Kemi Ogufowa. And don't forget, football is starting soon, but they need the approval of the ministry. And to get the approval, the guidelines and all of that need to be followed strictly. So for every game that will be played, the ministry says that they will have to get approval for every single game. But the thing is, with football starting, like no fans will be allowed to follow up on the game. So let's take a look at what it looks like from the views of the supporters. These people leave to support, right? That is what they're about. They actually ginger the players while they are on the field. They give them a whole lot of vibe. They lift up their spirit if they are losing and all of that. But football without supporters, fans are another thing by the side. But of course, supporters are also fans. Yeah. So how would they cope without actually being there at the stadium to support? We'll speak with Kemi very soon. She's actually the first lady to have founded a supporters this group, and so it's picked up from there, and so we'll get to speak with her and find out where this leaves them. All right, so do want to stay here for that. Let's continue, and of course, Dozier. Yes, I'm talking about the young lady who does absolutely great between the sticks, and of course, I'm talking about the Super Falcons goalkeeper Chiamaka Dozier. She's been listed alongside 17 other players right there at her club, Paris FC, by the coach Sadrine to actually face the European champions, Olympique Lyonnais. That's going to be in the French D1 Akema season opener. So for the season opener, the 19-year-old is going to be preferred choice perhaps, and she featured in Paris Football Club pre-season preparation a whole lot, and ever since joining them from the 2018-2019 NWPL champions Rivers Angels, well, she's been doing her very best to get right into the thick of things for her side, Paris Football Club. So Chiamaka and her teammates will hope to stage an upset against their opponent that they will be taking on, Jean-Luc Vazier, and that is going to be, they're actually 6-time UEFA Women's Champions League winners, and so they were hoping to have things go their way. Of course, she joined Paris Football Club from Rivers Angels, and she signed an 18-month deal. I'm sure she's trying to make everything count for her right there at the club. Adam Emo, yes, she actually did good this weekend, and of course, she opened up her goal account. Yes, she opened up the goal account for Rosengard, and I will let you know how things actually went from the weekend. She scored her first goal of the season for her side right there in Sweden, Rosengard. They're actually the league leaders at the moment with their 3-0 home win, of course, over their opponent Jogaden. That happened over the weekend, and the 19-year-old former player of Nasarawa Amazon started the matchday 14 fixture, and she scored the second goal of that game in the 56th minute. And of course, this obviously increased her side's lead for her first league goal of the season. And Anna Mimo's last scored for her side, Rosengard, in the 5-0 win over Vasteras, and that was just February earlier on this year. She represented Nigeria, of course, just like Rashidat, who came up the ranks. This lady actually also featured for Nigeria at the under-20, and now she's at the senior level, where she scored a goal against the Togolese women's team in the final group game in the Wafu Cup. So yes, Rosengard are also looking forward to their very next game. They'll be taking on Kifo Rebro, and that is going to be on the 13th of September. Let's hope that she picks it up from here and, of course, continues from where she left off. Now, let's talk about another Super Falcons player also. Yes, this lady, her name is Rafia Sule, and she made her debut. She definitely made her debut for Pink Sport Bari, and of course in their 3-1 defeat to AC Milan in an Italian Serie A encounter right there at the Centro Sportivo Vismara. And of course, she's just 20 years old. She joined the Italian side from her side, Edo Queens, from her former side, I meant to say, Edo Queens, and she became the second Nigerian to actually move right there to Italy. The first person who moved was Osina Chiohale, who moved right there to Roma ladies, and of course she follows suit. Rafia Tsule moved to Italy, and right now, of course, she made her debut for her side, Pink Sport Bari, and of course it's been a thing of joy for her. Let's see how things actually look up for her as she has already started off there. She was part of the Wafu Cup also. These ladies were people who also came up the ranks just the same way the other two ladies I talked about did too. She was part of the team that were there, that won in Cote d'Ivoire, where she scored thrice, and of course she had about a couple of assists, 4 assists or thereabout. She featured in the last team that actually played for Nigeria at the Olympic Games, even though we were not able to get to continue in our quest to be at the Olympics, but she was part of the Olympic team. And of course, Rafia Sule is also going to be looking forward to the next game. Yes, with Saturday's loss, Pink Sports Bari are actually 8 in the Italian top flight log. 3 points they've got, 3 points from 3 matches, and they will be aiming to avoid a third defeat in a row right against Empoli. That next game is going to be happening in October. So let us know. I asked you a question about Serena Williams, and if you think she'll be able to win the Grand Slam this time. Do you think that she'll be able to get her 24th? Let us know. 0700000889. Again, that's 0700000889. 070000889. She has a game today, and that's going to be much later in the evening. She's going to take it on Sakari, and earlier on, you remember that she had taken on Stevens, she had taken on so many other players earlier on, so she's hoping to just continue. But let us know if you think that she can do this. Can she win it, sir? 070000889. What's stopping her from actually winning this time? Some say she's slower now, even with the U.S. Open that has been being shown, and a lot of people say she's slower now, and maybe being a mom, giving birth, has kind of slowed her down. Some say no, it's age that's actually catching up with her, and might not actually lead her up to that holy grail she's waiting for. That's her 24th Grand Slam. So, but let's hear from you. 070000889. Again, that's 070000889. Yes, let's talk about someone else too. Still talking about our Super Falcons players. Yes, Sarah Michaels. Yes, another player who, of course, has been doing well for her side too. Nigerian forward Sarah Michael, she was on target for her Swedish Eliteten side, Mountbatten. Yes, for their 2-0 win over Alvsjö in their matchday 15 fixture that happened just on Saturday. Hello? Oh, sorry about that. Please call us back. And so she scored Mountbatten's second goal in the 75th minute. She was able to get on the scorer's sheet, and the goal actually took Sarah Michael's goal tally to 4 in 11 games that she has played for her side, Mountbatten. So she's got 4 goals in 11 games. So far, so good. And the game that was played on Saturday, that victory actually lifted her side to 7th position with 22 points in 15 games on the Swedish Eliteten table. Let's see how things actually continue for her right there. Okay, so Onome Ebi, yes, this sweetheart has actually gotten her home, and she's so excited about it. She took to social media to unveil her mansion. Yes, she showed the photo of her awesome mansion on social media, and of course she has been really delighted about that, and she says she's thankful to God. She's definitely one of the female defenders in the world, considering her performance so far for Nigeria and for the clubs that she's actually played for. And you know, she has 5 FIFA World Cup tournaments to her name. Absolutely beautiful. So yes, well deserved. She opened up her mansion, and a lot of people have been so glad and so happy for her. Her very best friend, talking about Aziza Toshola, was also one of the stars that actually unveiled the beautiful new season jersey that Barcelona will be wearing. She was one of the players alongside Lionel Messi and Sofati and the rest of them, and they unveiled the new jersey that will be worn there at Barcelona from next season. Pink and beautiful, I must say. Pink and really beautiful. Anyway, we'll get to hear from Kemi Ogunfunwa soon enough, and then we'll find out what she's got to say, yes, about how things will now be, because Sporting League starting off, but so many rules, so many protocols, so many guidelines, yeah, and fans will not be there at the stadium, but she's a supporter. She actually created a supporters club, and she was honored for that, not just in Nigeria, but I think first in Africa before she got on to Nigeria. You know what they say about a prophet and his hometown. Anyway, so we'll get to speak with her soon enough, and then we'll find out where this leaves them. What will supporters club now be about? Now that they cannot, the fans are not allowed into the stadium, does it mean they also will not be allowed into the stadium? Yes, we'll get to speak with her soon enough, right after this short break. So do want to stick around, and once we get back from that, don't forget, we still want to hear what you have to say about Serena. All right, I still want to hear what you have to say about Serena. She's going to be playing her next opponent, and that is Maria Sakkari. That game is for 5 later on this evening. Yes, and she's hoping that she can win that Grand Slam. She's hoping that she can win it so that things can actually get on behind her. But is it too late? Do you think she will still be able to get it? She's hoping that her 24th Grand Slam is very much alive, as she's still staging that whole comeback right in there with the support of her husband, support of her daughter. They've been in the stand actually cheering her on for each and every one of her games. And I think that is just great motivation for her to want want to win her 24th. But she's chasing it, and she has tried so many times, and it all slipped through her fingers. Do you think this might just continue that way? Do you think she will be able to do this on U.S. soil? Can she win her 24th Grand Slam? It is still very much alive, but you know, that's how it was alive for so many other Grand Slams in the past, and it slipped through her fingers. Can she win this? I would like to hear from you. Not long ago, she was able to battle back from her game where she played Sloane Steven, and a lot of people really thought, oh, come on, this is going to be tough for her, but she kept hope alive, and she was able to beat Sloane Steven in that game. But anyway, let us hear from you. Can Serena Williams, can she win her 24th Grand Slam title at the U.S. Open? That is my question. Can Serena Williams win her 24th Grand Slam title at the U.S. Open? And what's stopping her? What could be the challenges you think she would face? Some have said age is already catching up with her, and she will not be able to do that. But then again, she seems like she's really motivated to do this. She seems like she's really motivated to make sure that she puts this behind her as soon as possible. Can she win her 24th Grand Slam title this at the U.S. Open? Let me know your views. 07 000 889. All right, so let's take a break, and once we get back, yes, we'll be speaking with Kemi Ogufunwa. Do well to stay here.
Hello, this is Heidi Gabrasalasi. Hi, I'm Achilles in midfielder.
My name is Jeremy Mikel. My name is Bani Jordan. My name is Peter Rufai. My name is Kuluture. Hi, my name is Diego Rangira. Hi, sports fans. My name is Dr. Moses. My name is Lightning Bolt. I'm Joseph Yabo. My name is Austin Jeju Okocha.
This is David Dean, former Vice Chairman of Arsenal Football Association. We're on 88.9 Brilla FM.
We're reaching out to bring the big names to you. Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. There's nothing like it.
It all kicks off right here.
Brilla.
News and engagements never stop on our website
www.brilla.net
and our social media handles
889 Brilla FM
on Facebook.
Yes, 889 Brilla FM on Facebook, at 889 Brilla FM
on Instagram.
Got it? At 889 Brilla FM on Instagram.
And on Twitter.
It's at Brilla FM 889 and Brilla Sports TV on Google+. Brilla.
News and engagements never stop.
So do remember to like all our pages. Do like us.
Hello, sports fans. With the outbreak of the coronavirus disease, it is important that we take preventive measures to avoid the spread of this virus and even reduce the risk of being infected. Here are a few tips on what you have to do. Clean hands frequently with alcohol-based hand sanitizers or soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Cover nose and mouth when coughing and sneezing with a tissue or flexed elbow. Avoid close contact. Stay at least 2 meters away from anyone with cold or flu-like symptoms. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Self-isolate for at least 14 days if you have recently been to a country at high risk of the virus. If you notice fever, cough, or difficulty breathing, call the Nigeria Center for Disease Control NCDC's toll-free number immediately. 0800 97 00 0010. Again, that's 0800 97 00 0010, or send a text message to 080 99 55 5577. Again, send a text message to 080 99 55 55 888-288-7777. This message is brought to you by Brilla Media.
September the 12th will see the return of Football Live here on Brilla FM. It's the 7th season of bringing you all the goals, action and controversy from around Europe's top leagues. Football Live promises to be even more fast-paced, bringing you even more scores and even more information on all of the top teams and big-name stars.
It's a very, very good moment in my life, and it was an incredible ride to get here.
There will be new managers, new players and even some new teams, but the same excitement will be brought to you each Saturday and Sunday afternoon. Big questions remain, like who will win the big titles?
Next season will be completely different. Start everyone from zero, and we have to show, the first to Liverpool, but especially for ourselves, that we can do it.
Who will stay up?
To be honest, it feels better than getting promoted last year in the playoffs. To stay up is a magnificent achievement for everyone.
And which players will shine?
Almost in every club I had some of the best, and of course Harry is second to none.
So make sure you join us again for the new season of Football Live from September the 12th, bringing you, the Brilla listeners, the best football coverage around.
Breakfast your day every day with the nourishment of malt, milk and cocoa and the delicious taste of Milo.
Nestle. Good food, good life.
Take Brilla anywhere, everywhere.
Yes, you can take Brilla with you anywhere, everywhere.
The Brilla app is available for free download on Google Play. It is also there on the Apple iTunes Store. Yes, on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store.
Look out for the Brilla football and microphone logo with the letters BRILA in green colour.
That is our authentic app. It gives you Brilla FM, Brilla.net, BrillaSports.tv and all the extra betting tips, live score, plus our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Google Plus and YouTube posts.
Sports fun. You can post your videos and eyewitness reports.
Brilla, B-R-I-L-A. Available for download on Google Play and the Apple iTunes Store. Take Brilla anywhere, everywhere on your handset.
Radio 88.9 Brilla FM, your number one station. We are simply spectacular. We give it to you, and you like it.
Sports Radio 88.9 Brilla FM. It's your Champions Style. We're here and I have a beautiful guest on the show. When you hear beautiful, you know it's definitely a lady. This is a Lunch Sports Women's Show and Kemi Ogufunwa is on the line. She is the founder of Football Fans Club of Nigeria. And of course, I've got her on the line. How do you do, Kemi?
I'm very fine, thank you, Ogi. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon to you. And how has it been, this whole pandemic? You guys are not supporting. You have to be locked up because of Corona. How has it been for you?
Well, I must tell you, it's not been easy, you know. We've been stopped from doing what we know how to do best, you know. But then, it has affected everyone, you know, around the world. So we understand. Our lives come first, you know, at this point in time, before the game, yes.
Yeah, and of course, not long ago, I know you two were close to late Henrietta. We lost one of our own. I know you were also not in a best of mood after hearing that sad news.
It was a sad news. It was so sad. I mean, Henrietta was one in a million. You know, she had really done so much for football. You know, football, women football in general. We pray God to forgive our sins, and we pray that those she left behind, have the fortitude to bear the irreplaceable loss. We dearly miss her. She's a wonderful woman. She was a wonderful woman.
Yes, so let's also look at the fact that the federal government, the PTF, has said sporting leagues can start off. And I know that when it comes to supporting is what you love to do, like you said, and the pandemic didn't allow it happen because, of course, the whole world had to halt because of how things were. With football returning with no fans, where does that leave you?
I think it has led us, every one of us, the football stakeholders, to where we are now. We have no choice. Whatever it is that is going to give us safety measures is what we're going to do. If it's to watch, from a different home with support from, even from our clubhouses, that will be taken care of. But then, there's no football without fans. There's no football without fans. No matter how big the match is, if the fans are not there, it will just look like, okay, let's just play it and let's see how it goes, gradually. But I'm very sure very soon, if not towards the end of the year, by next year, we shall get back, to our feet. All around the world, is what has affected us.
So, have you talked about it to the authorities? If not officially, what could be flexible for the supporters club, for your supporters club, and so many other supporters club? For example, yours is Football Fans Club of Nigeria. Have you asked of the possibilities of allowing supporters be in the stadium?
But we have talked about it with my executives. We don't know if there will be social distances at the stadium for fans to sit. We might not be as much, as how we used to be. Usually when you go to parties now or you go to events, you wash your hands, they check up your temperature and all of that. If those measures, can be put in place, I think we can still manage that and still be part of our football.
So you hope that the regulations be flexible?
Exactly.
Okay, so as that, with now, I know that when you were doing your job as a leader of your supporters, because you're always ahead of them, you're always in front of them, and you're supporting the teams out there. I think the fans actually gingered you. How do you think football will be without the fans? And even the chants of supporters?
You see, there's, as a proverbial 12th player, at the pitch, even the players are going to feel our absence. There's no how. As a fans club, we have special songs we play. We play songs. We have songs where we need goals. We have songs when they are not playing well. We also have songs. Yes.
When they're not playing well, what do you sing?
When they're not playing well and we need goals, we say, give us more goals. Yes. And the first song we usually do is when they come out, at the opening of the match. When they come out, we say, Jagun, Jagun, Lungo. It means the warriors are coming out. So things motivate and ginger them. So all these are not going to be there. It's just going to be, it's going to look like, let's just play the match and just know the scores and get away from here. The cheapest part of it is when you win matches. As supporters, lose or win, we will always be behind them. Yeah. But when you win matches, usually they come to our stand and greet us, embrace us, clap for us, so together. That's the extent of the whole, supportership. So if all of this is not going to be there, it's not going to be the same. There's no football without fans.
It won't be easy. It's still going to be very different.
Yes.
Very different. Okay, so looking into the future, the new normal, how would that reshape supporters clubs? How would that reshape supporters clubs?
Well, for me, it's gonna make us what can we do, aside supporting at the field. As a supporters club, my organizations are you know, what we do basically is to support off and on the pitch. I always tell people this.
Yeah.
You know, the players' welfare. I remember when we went to visit this man in Sapele, what was his name? He's the man that was bedridden for almost 7-8 years. Peter Fregene. You know, we went to his house, visited him, we did a video to have support, and I must tell you, I must give it to the current Minister for Sport, Mr. Sunday Diary, that is doing wonderfully well. You know, we did a video for a couple of them, and it was out there, but when he came on board, that was even before he came on board. And when he came on board, I think they have like a welfare department that takes care of, you know, ex-internationals, even the current players, you know, there will be a time where they need us, you know, to show that we really care about them and care about their welfare. So things like this goes a long way. You know, Odio Igalo Orphanage Home, which we usually visit every year, you know, every December, that is when we celebrate the anniversary, and we also show the kids we care about them. So this is what we do in the Football Fans Club of Nigeria, you know. We show that we care about them. There's no money we want to give, no gifts we want to give out. You cannot give with orphanage. We all know that. But we need to show we care, you know. Last year we were at the Mercy Children Hospital, you know, to give children gifts. We were also at the Ikoyi prison. So aside, you know, going to the matches and supporting our teams, we do support whatever they need to do and let people see us in a positive light, that even though we don't have a major sponsor, you know, we have companies that give us gifts here and there. We don't have a major sponsor, but we still have time, you know, to look into our CSR. You know, that is our passion, to make people know that through sport, you can get off the street, you can do a lot of things, you can be a positive impact, you know, in Nigeria as we move forward.
That's beautiful. So, I mean, for people who might be passionate in the future to be a supporter, what does it take?
First of all, you need to be 18 years and above. You need to be 18 years and above. You need to really have passion for...
Is there a reason why you have to be more than 18?
It is basically for adults.
Okay.
Yeah, we have people that bring their kids to watch matches, even when we travel outside the shows of this country. But then, for you to be a bona fide member, you need to be an adult. And to be an adult, you need to be 18 years and above. So basically, that's it. Yeah. So you have no court case, or you don't have any criminal record, and it's just 31,000 naira you're going to go.
Every year or every month?
It is once a...
That's the registration.
Lifetime registration. Yeah, your annual dues, and people need to know we are a non-governmental organization.
I see.
You understand? Yes. So it is not easy, you know what you're coming into. But then, if you cannot go to local matches, you cannot go to international matches, local matches, now we are having our matches in our Betking Stadium, you know. Yeah. And I'm very sure the National Stadium is under renovations, you know, by a wonderful minister. So, you know, people need to really support their own, you know.
Wow. So when did this journey start for you? When did you know, I can actually start off this, I can be a supporter, I can own a Football Fans Club of Nigeria?
Having, you know, an organization which I started or founded, I started years back, like let's say 4 or 5 years back. I thought of, okay, I could do this, you know, I could actually start this and give it a facelift. I have been supporting the national team since 1995, that's over 2 decades, you know. I have gone through a lot, by air, by road, by sea, is what I have passion for. I have gone all over the world, I have seen it all, and it's a big step for me as a lady to feel I want to be in the field of men. When you say football, a lot of men, you know, are into football. But as a woman, to be the first person, you know, to start this is a big deal for me. I thought what I can do is what I have passion for. I don't get tired, which has proven my CAF award, when I was given a CAF award in Ghana for supporting, our girls as the best man, of the match. It was something you can influence. I was indicated by the CAF officials, and that really goes a long way for me. It shows that I've not even gotten a Nigerian award.
Recognized here in the country, but you were recognized in Africa.
In Africa, in Accra, in Ghana. So then the Nigerian award started coming in. Well, it's a good thing to be recognized by people that don't even know you. To be handpicked. For just one person to be handpicked from a whole thousands of people as big as a national stadium is a big deal. So it's what I have. For me, I've gotten to the peak of my career in Crocodile Club. I would not want to stay to be there forever. I want to live with good hands when the time comes. Just let us do things properly, and then let us show that what a man can do, a woman can also do. I will not say better, because I say better, some people start calling it out. What are you saying?
Wow.
Like I always say, there's no competition. I want to make an impact, a positive impact out there. And when women do things, it is always different from the way men. It is not always business.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to be compassionate and have passion. Whatever you do, wherever you're doing it, big or small, just continue. One day you will just hit your peak.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Wonderful. All right, we appreciate you for being right here on the show, the Lunch Sports Women. Thank you, Kemi, for being here.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Robin.
All right, and enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe.
Bye.
All right, bye.
The radio. 88.9. Brother FM, your number one station. We are simply spectacular. We give it to you, and you like it.
Okay, wonderful conversation with Kemi Ogunfunwa. I particularly like some of those chants that she tried to tell us how, the kind of chants they make when players are not scoring or doing well.